I am pleased to be able to make this progress report because it's nice to say that something actually got done in the midst of what feels like everything being up in the air. Crazy work schedule, crazy demands trying to finish out the season at work, and then trying to get moved, trying to also move in to a new, very small area, and trying to get the workshop reorganized so that I can have some improved efficiency, especially going into the new year. Yeah, I'm blessed and grateful. And that is true even when everything feels a bit frazzled. I don't know what things are like for you right now, this time of year especially. I hope you know that there are blessings and there is gratitude to express even in the weirdest times. What I get to show you, though, is something I've been wanting to make for quite a while. It's not perfect. It's not, I wouldn't say finished in an aesthetic sense, but it is completed as far as being able to be used now. I've got to clear some lumber out of the workshop. And so this lumber rack that I made out of pallets, which is a prototype of what I think is probably going to have to be at least one more, maybe two, came together okay. I feel really pleasantly surprised that I think it's going to be useful and that it's going to be sturdy and that it is actually pretty well squared up, as I hope you will see in this video. I am looking forward to, maybe there'll be a few more decent weather days. It was bitter cold rain this morning on the way to church and coming out, and then it was just kind of bitter cold. And yes, it's the end of November. What do I expect? It's exactly the thing that I should expect. So it is going to be great if I can get some things cleared out of the workshop, so there's more room to work in there, and then I can just go out to the lumber racks and get what I need and come back in and hopefully be making stuff. I have rambled on far too long now. Please, I hope you will enjoy the following videos, and I look forward to any comments that you might want to share. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Just really grateful for the subscription numbers that are up, and I don't know if I'm going to make my year's goal by the end of this year, but I'm going to keep trying, and I appreciate everybody that's helping make that happen. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you when I get to show something pretty cool with an old maple tree. That's next week. In the meantime, please enjoy this, I hope. I always wondered if I was actually going to ever use or need all the clamps that I have, and I'm coming close just on this rough thrown together thing. I am trying to not just throw it together, though. I have actually squared it up on both of these back corners, and that is a little bit off now. Need to move that out a hair, and I can do that. But I'm going to put this brace underneath. I've been trying to figure out how to connect these two sections, and I can put an angle in with a long screw or something, and I'm probably going to put I was going to put a board platform, like something thick, across that, but I couldn't match exactly the thickness of this slat stringer that I'm wanting to use, that I have cut to one of the most exact lengths I've ever gotten as a crossbar. I've got 2 or 3 more of these. Sorry if I'm giving you vertigo here. I got 2 or 3 more of these because I think this second shelf is going to be about 2/3 out here, so I might have 3 of these going back, so that wood that is approximately 36 inches or so can go there, and the longer wood can go down here. Anyway, getting ready to put some screws in, but I am going to double check. As Mark Daner would say, I've got to check square, and then I need to check square and check square and check square. These little runners were cut off some boards the other day, and I thought, well, what am I going to do with that? Well, actually, they are almost the perfect length. I only had to cut them a very little bit to get them to go all the way back, and at least that will be a start of connecting these two things together without making a bump that of some other wood that the wood's going to cross over and hit. I've got a board I'm going to put in the back, and it can be lower. Actually, that would probably help. I'm thinking out loud here. That would probably help water drainage if the middle was a little higher and the ends had a little bit of air gap. Yes, that's actually a good idea. One little thing, this end was a little bit low, and so when I put the clamp on, it raised it up a little bit on the bottom. So probably have to shim that a bit. And it may be also this platform is just not quite exactly flat. I may need to shim a bit because of that too. Anyway, I need to try and get this done so that I can move some lumber today and start filling this thing up. And then I need to get a cap over it. I'm still thinking right now that's going to be the lid. And then I'm going to put a tarp over that, at least for temporary. I've got something else that I could use also, but I didn't bring it over today. All right, that's kind of an update. Well, that's a lot of wood that got moved. And so I guess I can feel good about, hey, I got something done. I haven't been able to often present completed projects. That thing is built, and I feel really, really grateful for that. I haven't secured it to the bottom pallet, and I may do that, but I'm not sure I want to at this point. It's got plenty of weight in it. I don't think it's going anywhere. I haven't filled up the bottom section because I've got some really heavy stuff that I'm going to put in there, but might not get that done today. But anyway, thanks very much for watching. Anybody else ever built a wood shelter? That is not like for firewood. This is supposed to be stuff that I can draw on. And yes, maybe it's going to get wet and maybe there's going to be some warping. Any suggestions you might have would be tremendous help. And thanks very much. Look forward to seeing you on the next one.